platinum every Hello Neighbor game, which is considered to be one of gaming's biggest failures. But to me, it's a very nostalgic franchise. And guys, it can't be that much of a failure if the game got a direct sequel. Well, that's what I'm going to find out, because in this video, I will be getting the platinum trophy for Hello Neighbor 1 and Hello Neighbor 2. And of course, I'm starting off with Hello Neighbor's Platinum is split up into 4 acts I need to complete, with the majority of the trophies being obtainable in Act 3. And you'll end up seeing truly how much of a mess this game is. Dilly U2s, which is available to order now up until November 12th. This is a very limited release, and once the sale ends, it is never coming back. So if you want the one chance to get your own Dilly U2s, I will have the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for making this possible, and please subscribe because I want to hit 200k subscribers. Thank you. Hello Neighbor starts off with playing as our protagonist, Nikki Raw, a young teenager who seems to be walking home chasing his ball. Little Jimmy's gonna run down the street. Little fat ass Jimmy gonna run down the street, try to kick the ball. Bro, I've not played this game in so long. Oh my god. As Nikki walks down the street, he hears screaming coming from his nearby neighbor's house. So like any typical curious idiot, he takes a look to see what is happening. Did you take Alfonso captive? What was that noise? Oh, who's screaming? This doesn't sound good. Oh. Screaming a little loud in there. Upon further investigation, we can see the neighbor, whose name is Theodore Peterson, breaking down emotionally, but we don't know exactly why. Since Nikki's hiding spot was so dog shit, the neighbor of course finds him and catches him. Looking, he's not gonna find me, right? Oh, nothing to see here. And my whoa, what's going on? I can't, alright, and he got me. Alright. With that, we can see the neighbor locking his door, revealing a red key, which tells us our main objective of Act 1. Get the red key to access the basement. Bro, stop screaming. Ah, I'm joking. That's like literally how they, I'm joking. Ah! Since I've played this game in the past, I already knew how I needed to start Act 1. Outside the neighbor's house, there are these shelves I need to climb up to get access to the roof using these boxes. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, I haven't played this game in so long, like, dude, since around 2017. So I got to remember very quickly just how ass the mechanics in this game are. The physics in this game are actual buns, not joking. Alright. It's been a while since I played this shit, but I know what I'm doing. And all of them just fell down. I mean, that's cool, I guess, right? For the next few minutes, I kept attempting to climb the shelf and kept falling off while having to be cautious about the neighbor. Nope, not getting me. No. Luckily, the kid that we play as, Nikki, has a house across the street that the neighbor can't access, meaning it can be used as a safe spot from all the threats. But even high heights can't keep me safe from this fat-ass neighbor, because it seems at his old age, he's an Olympic athlete, bro. Oh, he's right there. You can't get me. What, he can climb? Okay. Being caught by the neighbor puts me into my first nightmare sequence, which gives us a little bit of backstory about the neighbor. What is this? What's going on here? Why am I crying? Ooh, did he just get into a crash? His family must have died, huh? What's going on here? So, bro pulled out of his driveway and got hit immediately. He doesn't know how to fucking drive. Nice. This sequence revealed what happened to the neighbor's wife, Diana Peterson. It seems she had lost her life in a car accident. As we can see, it is hinted by the high heel that's on the street. She basically got turned into my father. Moving on, I finally make my way onto the roof of the neighbor's house after a solid 20 minutes, where I accidentally did something that sucks actual balls. Surely not, right? I fell off! No! The neighbor catches Nikki again, putting us into yet another dream sequence when we can see the neighbor burying who I'd imagine is his late wife. Is he burying my father? What is this shit? Girl's burying my father. But around the town are missing child posters that show a boy and a girl. So maybe not only did his wife die, but also his son and his daughter. Or he's just a freak and has them locked in his basement on some Dr. Disrespect shit for real. Finally accessing the roof and breaking a window, I get my first step into the neighbor's house with no clue what to do, but I do know that the neighbor is inside, so I need to act fast. I found a painting that falls down when an object gets thrown at it, and I found my first key. But since the physics in this game is so ass, it doesn't even matter. No! Fucking asshole, man! Getting back upstairs, I find some lever. No clue what this does, but it allows me to turn on some toy fan. Also have no clue what this does. While upstairs, I also found the car key to the neighbor's car. Unlocking the car has a magnet inside, which I use on the side of the house to find a crowbar, and some, like, penis poking toy. This gives me access to the tool shed where I can obtain a special golden foreskin tool. The special golden foreskin tool then unlocks a ladder in the neighbor's backyard, giving me access to his roof. By this point, I'm pretty much done with the first act. Jumping into a locked room from the roof has a red key. With this key, I'm able to unlock the basement door in the neighbor's house, wrapping up Act 1, which unfortunately does not give me a trophy. Go in here. Open the door. Boom, done. Act 1 complete. I mean, you don't get a trophy for it, but it's still Act 1 complete, not joking. Inside the basement, I open a washing machine door, which leads me to a room that seems to imply that the neighbor has been holding someone captive in his basement. We see a mattress with some leftover food and windows on the wall that are supposed to give the reality of a real home. Right, was somebody being tortured in here? Alright. Their whole supply of food is ramen? What is this, like some sort of, like, sex kink? Joking. And hopping through the broken windows, I discover the rest of the neighbors, I guess, I don't know, sex dungeon? This basement is super lame, though, as the only real threat that this basement has is, I guess, chairs blocking doors? And also the neighbor who magically finds me and chases me through the basement. There we go, chat. That is Act 1 complete. Oh, and the neighbor's gonna come rip my foreskin off. I gotta get the fuck out of here! And I already got caught. Okay. Alright. Get the fuck out of here! Go! Nope, you ain't catching me. Sorry, boy. Nope, bro. I'm like sprinting. Holy shit, I'm so fast. Oh, and yep. Yep. After being caught by the neighbor, we are transitioned into Act 2, where it seems a lot of time has passed. Reason being is because when Nikki manages to escape, the neighbor's house has had some upgrades, if you will. Now, if I remember correctly, every act, his house gets upgraded, right? Yes, it does. Okay. Holy cannoli, Batman. Okay, so now I can't even get my ass out of here. If I had to guess, Nikki was trapped in the neighbor's house basement for a few weeks at the very least. At this point, our objective is to escape the neighbor's house. There are no trophies for us to focus on yet, as none of them can be unlocked to the next act. Act 2 introduces 2 new mechanics. Every time the neighbor catches you, a day and night cycle will change, which is a day and night cycle that changes every time the neighbor catches you, featuring 4 times: morning, day, afternoon, and night, which is why you'll see the time change throughout the video. This can sometimes play in my favor, as the neighbor can't really see Nikki's fat ass full sprinting through his yard at night. Oh, he doesn't see me because it's dark now. Okay, I'm goated. On top of the time cycle being introduced, the neighbor's AI is now in full effect, which features 3 modes. Idle, and this mode is basically when the neighbor isn't doing shit, maybe he's sleeping, or legit is just doing nothing. Hunt mode, this is where the neighbor is tracking you down. This can start from you throwing stuff at his window and he will hear you, and then know that someone is in his house. And lastly, attack mode, where he's actually trying to actively stop you. But the mode that he uses the most is offline mode. Every time the neighbor catches you, he will set down a trap. Whoa, what just happened? I just got stuck in like a foreskin trap. What is this, siege? Oh, there's traps now. I forgot, every time you die in this game, I'm pretty sure it gets progressively worse and worse, huh? The neighbor's AI basically analyzes how you play and will determine where he needs to place either a trap down to stop Nikki or a camera in the room. You guys will see later how annoying this gets, as I'll be forced to change my playstyle to avoid the neighbor. Ah, fucking idiot just walked in his own trap. What a stupid idiot. Moving on, I used this golden wrench I found in his fridge to change the pressure of multiple pipe switches around his house. Eventually, that messes with the pressure of some big-ass pipe outside of his house, giving me a red valve. I really had no clue what the hell I was supposed to do with this thing, but I found a red pipe and I put 2 and 2 together, realizing that I needed to put the wheel thingy onto the pipe. But the only way to get there was by making like a ladder made out of boxes and then jumping onto the pipe. And I fell off. Nice. This game is shit. After 9,000 tries, I got the wheel onto the pipe, but then I got caught by the fat-ass neighbor. And fuck you. But luckily, the wheel stayed, so I just had to go turn it on. The water that is pouring out of his pipe is draining the room upstairs in the neighbor's house. This room is usually a huge pool in the neighbor's home, but since we cleared out all the water, Nikki can safely cross it. In the middle of the pool room is a shovel, which looks awfully familiar to the one I used while burying my dad. I then use this shovel on a huge pile of dirt in the backyard, which reveals a new key. This has nothing to do with the new key, but I found another lever and wanted to pull it, but the neighbor would not get out of my ass, and what's annoying about this act is that there's nowhere to even hide. Bro, why doesn't the game work when I press the button? God damn it! It's like the mechanics are stupid! I gotta get the fuck out of here! He's on me! He's on me! Fuck my ass and fuck my taint. Go, man! Bro, I'm gonna... And he just threw a splurge at me. Okay. And he's still chasing me. I gotta get the fuck out of here! Okay, he got me. After being caught by the neighbor, I am put in a new dream sequence that kind of resembles a theme park of some sort. Hopping on a roller coaster inside brings Nikki through a dark, enlarged version of the neighbor's house until we get to the top of the roller coaster and see a cardboard cutout of a little girl who gets pushed off the roller coaster. Which, I had to guess, means that the neighbor's daughter died from being pushed off of a high space and is buried in the neighbor's backyard. Back in the current world, I come across this dollhouse which can be accessed using this bow tie key. Inside the doll's house is an exact replica of the current area of the house that we're in. Opening both of these doors inside the dollhouse open the doors in the actual home. And if we go down to the neighbor's bathroom and pick up this Lego moving looking character and then put it on the couch in the dollhouse, this will place it down in the room in real life, which grants me with a crowbar needed to escape. Aha! Thanks, Lego Emmett. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome! The neighbor refuses to make my escape an easy task. This is the end of Act 2. I gotta rip up these these and I'm done. Nope. Ah, shit, this... Oh! He has a weird obsession with throwing milk at me, and I'm just gonna assume right now, this shit is not milk. While attempting to escape, the neighbor catches me, which isn't an issue. But what is an issue is, this. Alright, doesn't matter though, because I still have my I don't have the crowbar anymore? No! Yeah, so one of the big issues in this game is that for some reason, items just literally disappear, which has been reported to happen for multiple players. This is one of the many, many issues that have made Hello Neighbor such a failure in the gaming world. The only idea that I had to hopefully retrieve my crowbar was by refollowing the steps with the dollhouse, which unfortunately did not seem to work. At this point, I was really worried I was going to have to restart the whole game, and with the puzzles in this game being super tedious as it is, it was something I really did not want to do. But luckily, I made a super smart decision that just saved my entire run. Ooh! Ooh, I just pulled it out of the floor. That's where I died, so I went back to check if that's where it is. And I just pulled it out of the floor and it's invisible. Okay, so I guess we can escape and it'll end Act 2. I really don't have a single goddamn clue how that worked, but at least I got my crowbar, escaping the creepy fat-ass neighbor. And that is the end of Chapter 2, chat. Let's get the hell out of here. Yep. Oh, and he's got a big round chin. His bro, he looks like Landon Swain, joking. Don't think he Landon Swain or something. Alright, he's like, how is my house so shit? Joking. Ooh, he seems a little angry, doesn't he? Goodbye, neighbor. Get it? You guys get the joke? Joking. Moving on to Act 3, this is where we are finally going to be starting our very tedious platinum journey and basically getting all the trophies in this single act. Act 3 takes place 20 years later after Nikki has moved out of Ravenbrook, where the neighbor resides. Nikki now has his own shitty apartment. Woohoo! Let's go, the American dream. Joking. Shortly after starting Act 3, Nikki receives a letter forcing him to move back to his childhood home. Oh, I think I got evicted. Yep, that must be an eviction letter. Alright, I think I'm being kicked out of my house. Yep, I can't. Oh, yep, evicted. Alright. While Nikki returns back to Ravenbrook, he comes across an unexpected discovery. Oh, So my house is just like fucking destroyed. Okay, got it. Joking. What I would love to understand is how the hell can Nikki not afford rent on an apartment, but he can afford a whole frickin' house? As you guys can see, the neighbor's house looks like the aftermath of a house fire, which Nikki takes a long notice to. While Nikki checks out the remains of the neighbor's house, he keeps seeing a shadow figure in the distance. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but what I think this means is that Nikki cannot escape his past trauma with the neighbor. The memories of his past are coming back and he's just having, you know, too much anxiety like a little bitch. Moving back into his old home, he takes a nap in hopes to calm down himself, but then this happens. Woo! Alright, well, okay. So bro's having nightmares about the neighbor. Not joking. Ooh. And now he just has a... Holy shit, he has a mansion. Yeah, so Act 3 is clearly one huge dream sequence. And right now we are playing in Nikki's mind in a lucid dream. The neighbor's giant house obviously symbolizes what Nikki needs to come over, being the neighbor, so that he can leave it all in the past. With Nikki's feelings aside, it's time to officially start the longest and most tedious act in the game and finally obtain some trophies. First thing I do is explore around the house as the layout is so different. I come across the side of the neighbor's house, which I see has a lever inside this window, so of course I'm imagining I need to hit it. Hitting this lever gives me access to the upper floors of the neighbor's house, featuring a huge railroad that's wrapped around his entire home. Following this railroad leads me to a moon door, which can only be accessed at night, so obviously it's gotta be important. Not really sure what needs to be done here, so I'll come back later. Around this, I get access to a room where tennis balls are being shot with a piece of cake inside. In total, I need 3 pieces of cake, which will count towards this trophy. First birthday cake I need! Touch your bosom! Touch your boozer, doozer, hoozer, roozer, poozer. Act 3 is basically just one huge checklist of setup that I need to complete for these trophies, which will have me focusing on getting 3 birthday cakes, 4 mannequins, 3 different colored keys, and finally 1 basketball. After aimlessly walking around for around 25 minutes, not knowing what to do, I decided to go check out the nighttime door, only to find out that that shit is closed, even knowing I clearly opened it when it was nighttime. But it's okay because I was able to take a leap of faith, changing the time. Imagine you could do that shit in real life, just skip a portion of the day from jumping off your fucking house, joking. Heading back to the moon door now that it's nighttime, I decided to place a chair on the door to keep it open, which worked because when I came back during daytime, I was able to open the sun door. Yes, now I can open the daytime door. Oh yeah! Well, it's daytime. Whoa! Why is this locked if it's literally fucking daytime? Yeah, so I don't know what this game's logic is. Clearly it's goddamn day. The sun is out. Them birds are chirping, but the door won't open. So there was only one solution to the problem. Horse poop! Oh yeah! Vector. Sun door. Okay, good. Second piece of cake. Here we go. Successfully opened the sun door got me my second piece of cake needed, as well as my first mannequin. With the first 2 cakes and mannequin in my possession, I bring them back to the safe house where I start building my little collection of shit that I need. And if you guys want me being completely honest, I had no clue what the hell I was doing, so I had to look up where to go next. But while I was doing that, I remembered I need a basketball later for a trophy. Fucking asshole! How did I survive that? How? Heading over to our new puzzle section, I noticed this red switch that clearly needs to be activated. And I'm really not sure how I have to go about this until I found this shoe on the shelf nearby. Just watch how buggy this game truly is. But since this game runs like absolute ass, we can actually manipulate it. Watch this. If you go over here, hit this, it'll turn the switch on. Then we can get the red key right here. And just like that, using the neighbor's stinky, smelly, disgusting camel toe of a shoe, I was able to obtain the red key, which I need later to progress. Inside that same room, I find a golden crowbar that is hot as balls to the touch, so we need to wait for it to cool off. But also within that same room, I find probably the most important tool in all of Hello Neighbor's history, the umbrella. The umbrella essentially allows me to glide anywhere I want on the map without the risk of dying from fall damage. Exploring some more, I come across this red wall panel. Hitting the 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 9th red key opens up a room with a moving platform. Hopping on that platform brings me to my 2nd mannequin, which I need to add to my ever-growing collection at the safe house. After each time I get a new collectible, I go and manually save my game. Reason being is because I don't want to risk my game breaking and having to redo all these steps. But this is where the game decided to bend me over and tickle my soft area, because look what happens. Dude, guys, I just died and everything deleted. Yeah, so my game with literally zero explanation deleted all the crucial items I had in my safe house. And I swear, by this point, I was like going insane because I had no clue what was going on. It was around 2 in the morning. I felt like I was going absolutely crazy because of this. I was so tired and I tried to reload literally every single one of my saves and nothing worked. I just decided to call it quits and go to bed, and if my stuff didn't respawn, I was just going to have to redo everything. But then I woke up the next day, and all my shit was randomly there. I didn't even have a reaction because of how confused I was about what just happened. I feel like this room I ran into definitely wasn't open before, and I have no explanation as to how it opened, but it contains a globe that I will need in a little bit, so this works out in my favor. This bedroom contains a picture on the wall, with items like a guitar, a skateboard, and a pillow in very specific spots in the room. Using my huge brain, I figured out that I had to replicate this photo in the room to unlock something. But since there's no visual cues in this piece of shit game, I couldn't tell you what it does. Okay, so let's put this like right about here. And then here, like right here, right? Oh, you know what the issue is? Where the fuck's the hat? Oh, it's right here. Alright, so now it should be open. Now, as I said before, I don't know what this unlocked, so I had to look it up, and yeah, it turns out that there's a power cord in this room that leads to a generator that will unlock if the puzzle is correctly done. Turning off this generator will turn off the neighbor's fridge, which has a key card inside of an ice block that is fully melted, allowing us to basically end the level whenever I want and access the basement. But we are not close to done, as there are still trophies that I need to obtain. Going back to the room with the hot crowbar, it is cooled down enough, allowing me to pick it up. And inside this room, there is a hole in the floor, bringing me to the neighbor's security room, where I could turn off the cameras within the house. I can go over here now as well. I can turn off the cameras as a security room, turn this shit off. Boom, now all the cameras are off. And taking a few steps over, I find another key, which, you know, I guess just somehow spawned out of nowhere. I just need this key to unlock a certain room, which is like quite literally right here. Hold on, where is it? I think it's actually over here, walk over here, and then it's literally right here. Save, boom, now I just get access to right where we were. Fucking open. But that was a big waste of progress because I can't tell half the time if the shit I'm doing is even needed. It feels like I'm playing a Dark Souls game. I'm just thrown into this world and I gotta figure out everything myself. It's fine though, because outside that room, if I hit this little painting, there's a sneaky little key hiding behind it for me to claim. This bad boy. Oh, and that just brought me in a circle. Nice. And guess what? It turns out that he was also pointless as shit. But surely my next task will actually have meaning, right? Well, actually, surprisingly, it's not pointless. If I take this globe I collected earlier and freeze it, then run upstairs and put it in whatever this bowl thing is, it freezes a pool of water within the neighbor's house, allowing me to walk across it and collect an item. Who the hell even figures out this puzzle? This actually made no sense. Like, I don't know how the devs expected somebody to figure this out without looking up a guide. Now, with this musical thing, we can bring it right here. Put this bitch right here, and watch. Here, give me this. And it shrinks these plants. Alright, this is an awfully weird sound. Is this the sound you make when you get chased by the goddamn neighbor? This red gramophone that I have obtained is used to shrink plants, while it makes the worst sound of all fucking time. Using this, I'm able to get through this secret door, and getting through this door reveals my third mannequin needed for the birthday room party trophy, meaning I only needed one left. Now that I have both the umbrella and red gramophone, I need to get on top of the neighbor's house. The way I'm able to do this is by controlling the train on the railroad. After several attempts of jumping onto the pipe right next to the train, okay, we got it. God damn. So now I jump up here, go over here, and I fucking fell off. I slipped. Okay, we made it up here again, for the love of f***ing God. Whoa! How is he doing this? How is he doing this? He's fucking insane. He's got aimbot. I make it onto the roof of the neighbor's house and use the red gramophone again to clear out a field of tomato plants. This then reveals a ladder on the roof, and climbing up this ladder gets me my fourth mannequin needed for the trophy. Flying off the roof onto a secret extension of the house then gets me this little seed that I'll need to plant later for a trophy. And by this point, guys, it's going to be smooth sailing. I can finally get all the trophies that this game has to offer. So this seed I actually need for another trophy, and it actually takes 2 to 3 in real life hours, because I have to basically plant the seed and wait for it to grow, like 3 real-time hours. So I'm gonna do that now and get it over with. All right, so we gotta plant the seed over here. So take the seed. Now I'm just gonna take the water can. How do I use this shit? Now I'm just gonna put this all over here. I'm gonna use all the water. I don't even really know if it starts growing or not. I'm just gonna hope for the best. And in about 2 to 3 real-life hours, oh shit, he's on me. That'll be done planting. While waiting for the tree to grow 3 real-life hours, I left my PS5 on to go run some errands while the tree grows. And look what I came back to. Ah, what the f- I just can't, dude. Oh my fucking God. Dude, I left my game on. Oh my fuck. Oh my. Finally focusing on some trophies, the first trophy I'm going to get is Get Him George for completing the first minigame using a green key I acquired. In total, there are 3 minigames that will get me 3 trophies. Alongside that, each minigame grants me with a special ability and lore to understand the trauma that Nikki has been going through, which you will see as I complete them. The first minigame is Fear School. The objective is I need to hide in a locker while all these fat-ass students run around and wait for the bell to ring. And then I need to run to another locker and hide without being caught by the principal. Oh my God, that's a big one right there. Get in the locker. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That was goddamn close. That was close. I don't know why I'm looking over here like I can see a chat. Okay, I think we're pretty much, it's pretty much free from here. I gotta get to a, oh, I'm just booking my ass for it. I'm going. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh, nope, did I fail? You look like a big, all right, you're a bag of sand. All right. Don't touch me with those goddamn Jordan hands. Jordan. Oh. I won. Awesome. Oh, dude, finally my first trophy. Get him, George. Learn to stand up for yourself, bro. That is my first trophy after hours of playing. Finally! For completing the minigame, I finally get my first trophy after several hours of playing, as well as my first special ability, which allows me to push off the neighbor when he catches me, basically making me invincible. From this point on, it's going to be a smooth journey. But before we can go into the second minigame, I want to give my opinion on what I think the first one means. The Fear School minigame represents a nightmare version of a school, and I think this shows the fear and isolation that Nicky Roth felt, especially while in school. And it emphasizes his struggles with, I guess, social anxiety? And now that he has the shove ability, he can now confront the neighbor with no anxiety. The next minigame is called Fear Darkness, and this will give me the trophy Up, and. In this minigame, I'm small as shit, and the objective is to climb all the way to the top of this closet. This obviously has some sort of hidden message, but I really don't know what it means. Maybe Nicky's getting over his fear of being in the dark, or maybe it means he's getting over his fear of being shrunken into microscopic size and being thrown in his mother's pantry, clearly. Joking. After going to the top and going on a paper airplane, and then being launched by a toaster, I take one last leap of faith, unlocking my next ability and next trophy. Oh, I remember this minigame. Yup, and now I gotta jump towards this, and that's the end. And I'm gonna get double jump now as an ability. Yup, I remember this shit. Now I have double jump. Thank God. I want my trophy. Yay! Alright, up. I accessed the third and final minigame from the room where I got the umbrella. Take this fucking chair, and then throw it at that. Alright, that raises this. and we can do my next minigame, my last minigame. The last and final minigame is Fear Supermarket, and I honestly have no clue what Nikki is fearing with this one. Maybe he's just a bitch and hates food shopping with his mother. I really have no clue. But this minigame is super simple. So essentially this minigame is you have to fill it with a bunch of different items, like only 5, and I know exactly where they are because I remember this minigame. This is one. This is one. But the thing is if it hits, like, see, if my card hits one of these guys, or if I hit one of these guys, then I get reset, basically. In case my in-game explanation was bad, let me re-explain. There's a shopping cart, and I have to gather 5 items, put them in the cart, and push it all the way to the end of the minigame while avoiding these bags of sand chasing me, because if I get hit, I get reset. What I'm gonna do, actually, is I'm gonna push this all the way to the end and then put my items in there, because there's only one more item I need, and it's literally just like a jar of Pepto. Not even joking. Like, you know, from when I have that stink ball diarrhea. I love the aroma. See that right there? That's what I need right there, not right, this shit right there. No, you cannot have my foreskin. This is my foreskin and only mine. This is my foreskin, I want to eat it. I want to turn it into a Dorito chip. This is only mine. You cannot have my foreskin, it's mine. Nope, you cannot have my foreskin, it's mine. It's my foreskin. Alright, you know what? I'm going to put the items in here right now. If I can get it in there. Wait, can I just... I was just like inside the cart. That was amazing. Wait, let me do that again. Wait, hold on, we're cooking now. Alright, never mind. And he's on me. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go. No, 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 you can't have it. No, it's mine. No, 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 no. I get this bitch in here again. Alright. I'm going. Yep. Ah, you can't get me now, fat ass. Alright, we did it.
Can you approve me, please? I just want to buy this bag of foreskin and bag of fish bottle, please. Yeah, it'll be about $13.99. I can afford it. Yeah, I can match me that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, now I should be good. Open this, and I should be getting my next achievement. I don't think I get a special ability for this. And if I call it an achievement one more time, you all have to fucking unsubscribe for me. Because it's not an achievement, it's a trophy. It's PlayStation, not Xbox. There we go. Bacon. Jordan. The next 11 trophies I need to collect are miscellaneous trophies, and I can only collect them in Act 3. But luckily, they're so freaking easy to get. Starting with the trophy Top of the World, you get this for reaching max height. And then jump, and there we go. This will be reached max height. Yep, Top of the World. How far can you see? Hell no, I need glasses, young boy. Since I have the 3 birthday cakes and 4 mannequins, I can get the trophy Shoot 'em Up, which requires me to take the cake to the party room and put them on the plates. I then need to take all 4 mannequins and put them around the table, which I guess are the party guests. And the neighbors here. 4. Oh, yep, I got it. And they gave me Elmer Fudd. What is this? Can I use it to shoot the neighbor? You piece of shit. I guess not. Okay. Woo! Give me my Elmer Fudd. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get out.
The trophy Shoot 'em Up requires me to make 3 baskets with a basketball, which actually was like fucking impossible since the game's mechanics in this game are straight buns. And yep, wow, I disrespected LeBron's legacy. Holy shit. Let's try that again. Number 1. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep, I'll go fuck myself. It's fine, really. Oh! Okay, alright. Dude, it's like always about to go in and then it never goes in. Alright, come on, surely that's in. Yep, nope, okay. For some reason, no matter what I did, I couldn't get the ball in the freaking net. But guys, I cannot explain to you how I pulled this off. Just watch. Oh my god. Score 3 points? It didn't go, guys, it didn't go in the net a single fucking time. What? Alright, so this next trophy is actually, like, pretty funny. It's basically my dad. Like, the trophy is basically, like, my dad simulator. So I took this mannequin, right? And I gotta just put him in the road, and you can guess what happens next. Alright, father and son bonding moment. We're gonna put him right here. POV, you are my dad on December 21st, 2011. Alright, so we're just gonna be on the tracks, and... Okay, I just got hit by the train. We're not playing me get hit by a car. It's... Okay, alright, that was perfect timing. Meet Joe Black. Who the fuck is that? It should say, meet Dilly's father. Hello, Jonathan. The next 8 trophies are literally free trophies, and are the weirdest in this game. These are also the last trophies I need to collect before finishing up the game. If you jump off the train tracks and head over to this weird patch on the wall, watch what happens. Ooh, like, it's like going out of, like, the map in Fortnite. But then if you walk over here, Unreal Engine missing script. And look, if I walk in this... Like, where am I? Wrong place to bury. I ain't afraid of no ghosts, bro. Like, and my umbrella's not even here anymore. Is this where my dad was buried? Joking. Because you know how it said wrong place to bury? Puke. This section of the game is a secret out of bounds part of the game that has several trophies for literally just walking. It's like I'm being rewarded for playing Death Stranding. I got a trophy for walking to a school, a pond, a police station, a hospital, a gas station, and lastly, a car dealership. Pussy Carmit. Bro, what is this language? Like Russian if they did fentanyl. Oh, okay, beep. The last trophy I need before we can finish the game and Platinum Journey for Hello Neighbor is Don't Bite Snow White, which requires you to get the golden apple from the tree that we planted earlier, which means I would have to sit here for 3 long hours until the tree grows. And my ass was not doing that. I'm gonna be straight up with you. My brain is so big that I figured out a way to get this trophy done and over with. Outside the map, there is a specific tree with a tiny ball sack golden apple around it, which allows me to get the trophy the same exact way. I see it. Chat, it's right here. That's it right there. I can see it. Okay, wait. Oh, yes, I got it. Yes. And here we are, the golden smegma apple. Oh, can I pick you up? Can you stop rolling? Yes. There we go. Don't bite Snow White. Don't bite my Johnson. Joking. With all the story and miscellaneous trophies out of the way, I can finally wrap up this entirely long act and move on to the final act. All right, Chad, here we go. It's finally time to finish this game and get my platinum trophy. Let's get the hell out of here. We are out of here. Any last words to the neighbor? Go fuck yourself. Joking. In the neighbor's basement, I come across this monster eye thing. Really have no clue what the hell this is, but I hid from it and he just walked away. After running through the rest of the neighbor's basement and hopping over this fence, we become face to face with the man himself, finally wrapping up Act 3. Open sesame. Get the hell off me, fat ass. Oh god, neighbor boss fight? Uh-oh.
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
I can't see shit. God. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, go. Oh god. Hopefully that fat ass is not chasing me. I do not remember this part of the game. Do we gotta fight this fat ass? And I'm stuck in the door. After being chased by the neighbor, we make it to a room stating the final act of the game, where we could see a cutout of the neighbor's son, who I would assume has been the person trapped in his basement this whole time. And for some reason, the neighbor is big as balls and destroys the house, where Nikki has to face his fears one last time. You guys think his dong is like 12 feet long now because of this? And his house is on his back. Okay. First step to defeat the neighbor is hopping up these steps, which have a red button for me to press. And that activates the tram, so maybe this is gonna, like, go into his balls and hurt him. It's gonna happen here. Ooh. Emotional damage. Joking. Next thing I had to do was reunite with the shitty basketball physics to hit a light switch on a wall, and you guys can probably guess how that went. Yep, I'm fucking trash.
Just finally.
It took me 20 minutes to do that. I then jumped into this toaster, made it to the top of this platform, and turned on another switch. And my dog farted, and it smells like fucking absolute hell. Oh my god, that smells terrible. Alright, that smells so fucking terrible. You guys don't understand how bad that smells. Dude, did my dog eat my dad's corpse and fart it out? That smells so bad. I then had to make my way onto this floating elevator, which was so freaking aggravating to get on for some reason. It took me several attempts. Run and jump, and I fucking missed the platform! Dude, don't miss the fucking platform again! Holy fucking shit! Oh my god, I finally got on top of it. Thank the goddamn lords. Eventually making it onto the elevator brings me to another light switch, where, the switch? Alright, there's like 50,000. Can I have an umbrella? This would look cool as hell for an action sequence. Can I have one? Okay. Well, at least I now have like 6,000 umbrellas to use. Using an umbrella in this toaster allows me to float over to a house, grab 2 candles, and light a firework on the neighbor's balls. Yup. Hit him right in his ball sack, joking. And also break his knee. Yup. And we're gonna shoot him right in his... Oh,
American sniper. Hello, neighbor.
Ah, my leg! Ah, my balls! Ah, my dick! Joking. With the neighbor's legs absolutely destroyed, it gives me enough room to fly onto his house that is on his back, unlocking my next trophy. And go inside his asshole, and we'll see if this is the end. So we'll land right here. Go in. All right, let's see. This might be the end of the game right here. Oh, I had no choice. Wrong time, wrong place. Inside the neighbor's house contains a lot of missing child's posters. And reaching the end of the house, we see the neighbor putting up a missing child poster, while that black creature from earlier I mentioned is following the neighbor and watching. Oh, wait. This might be for his missing kids. Oh, shit. Damn. I'm gonna be learning the lore for this video, so I'll end up seeing if it's for his missing kids or not. I would assume either his kids were missed, or they died. Heading into the next room, we find something interesting. Oh, little Jimmy?
Hello, little Jimmy.
Wait, this is me. Wait, this is me. Yeah, so this is a child version of me, Nikki, with the objective here to shield child Nikki from a huge version of the black creature, which I imagine is supposed to represent Nikki getting over his fears and past trauma once and for all. No one's hurt my little— You're not hurt my little Jimster! Bro, who is this? Nope, you're not hurt my little Jimster. You're not— Ooh! You're not hurt my little Jimster, as I said.
Nope, you're not hurting Jimmy.
Well, I guess you are. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna say it a third time. You are not hurting Alfonso Jr. Are you listening to me? You're not hurting him. You'll have to get through me first. After shielding Nikki one last time, we get our last trophy and the platinum trophy for Hello Neighbor. Just like that. I got you, Alfonso Jr., don't you worry. Nope. Oh, I think that's it, chat. Oh, yep, no more fears. I think that's the last. That's the end of the game and we get the platinum. I think that's how it ends. Yep. Alright, well, there we go. We get the platinum while we beat the game. Ah, nostalgic-ass soundtrack, bro. After getting the platinum trophy, we are spawned in a white room with a door at the end, and when walking to it reveals one last thing. Yeah, that's the end of Hello Neighbor. Was this all a dream? As I had suspected before, that last section of the game was indeed a dream this whole time. But at least in the end, Nikki finally faces fears, being able to put his PTSD in the past. Now it's time to move on to Hello Neighbor 2, and let's just hope that the game is a lot better than this one in terms of gameplay, but it's probably not gonna be. Moving on to Hello Neighbor 2, which I hope is a lot better than the first game, has very similar platinum trophy requirements, and they are actually a ton easier because there's only 4 miscellaneous trophies that I need, while everything else is given to you for simply completing the game. Hello Neighbor 2 takes place directly after the events of Hello Neighbor 1, but this time we are in the shoes of our protagonist, Quentin, a journalist who has came to the town of Ravenbrook to investigate on the missing child's case, being Maya and Aaron, the neighbor's children. While doing this, Quentin notices the neighbor forcibly taking his son, Aaron, back into his house, which happens to be one of the missing children that he's investigating. What is he doing? What is he doing? Whoa, what is he doing to the kids? Alright. Instead of Hello Neighbor, is it Hello Diddy? Like, what is he doing? The neighbor then notices Quentin documenting his actions, and as a result of this, smashes Quentin's window, making him speed away, crashing into a nearby barn. Yup, I gotta get out of here! Alright. Alright, I just crashed into a barn, kind of like in the movie Ted. Waking up in this barn, we are presented with our first impressions of the game and the tutorial. Fresh, you know. 6-7! The tutorial was very simple, teaching me the basics like opening doors and breaking glass to access new tools. And I will say, so far, the game feels a lot less janky than the first. After putting gears on the barn door and leaving, the neighbor attacks Quentin, knocking him out and removing the camera film from Quentin's camera so he has no proof of his heinous actions that he's doing. All right. Oh. Do I win? Is the neighbor gonna come clap my cheek? Yep, I know it. Yep. All right. Yep, that was predictable as hell. Yeah, I knew that. Yep, that's game over for me. Okay. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay. Right. Oh, welcome to Ravenbrooks. Get your ass cheeks clapped by the neighbor. Waking up the next day in the news station, Quentin learns that the police are at the neighbor's house to investigate, which lets us know we obviously need to go there. Unlike the first game, Hello Neighbor 2 gives us a clear path of the objective. Throughout these 4 days and 4 nights, I will be investigating 4 different neighbors to track down the original neighbor and hopefully find the missing children. I mean, I will say the vibe of this game looks pretty nice. The graphics, all of it. It's nice to look at. Way more nice than the first game. The first neighbor Quentin is starting with is a policeman at the neighbor's house named Keith Nielsen. He has been a policeman at Ravenbrook his whole life and he is very dedicated to the job. Before entering the neighbor's house, I find this tree house that I'm able to access with a trampoline. Inside the tree house, I come across a pretty self-explanatory puzzle that requires me to finish this cardboard robot. Fixing up this cardboard robot gives me access to a pair of scissors, just like the umbrella from the first game. The scissors will serve as a very crucial item in this game. Entering the first house, our objective is simple. There are 4 keys I need to find in order to unlock the basement door. Exploring in this game is a ton easier as there are many visual cues in this game compared to the first one. With that being said, I come across this picture, and behind that is a 3-letter code which I need to find out. Finding out the code was very easy because if you walk over to the neighbor's living room and look at the TV, it's pretty easy to put 2 and 2 together. Oh wait, this is the code. Sounds of nature. NOT. Inputting the code not into the picture frame unlocks a secret room where I find a crowbar, as well as a doll of the neighbor's son. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with it, but I'll worry about that in a little bit. While running around more of the house, I find this safe, which I assume I need to type the code in as well, because there's one block next to it with the number 8. And these blocks are going to tell me the code, so I have one number so far, and it's 8. Right, so I have to find a bunch more blocks. I don't know how many. What is it? In the living room, I find a red cube and figure out how this puzzle works very quickly. Ah, it's okay. Red, blue, green, orange. So it's all right. After finding the next cube, I decided I'd guess the last number in the code instead of searching for the last cube. All right, so it's 1980 something. Chat, I low-key do not. I'm not gonna find the last block. I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna try 1982. All right. What about 1984? Alright! Getting the safe open grants me with my first key needed to unlock the basement. Around the house, I find yet another doll behind a painting and a final one behind these wood planks in the wall. With all 3 of these dolls, I am able to place them on this house, which gives me my second key for the basement door. What do I get for this? Do I get a cookie? And I get another key. Alright, well, I'm gonna go use these keys on the door real quick. I might as well. Hopefully the fucking police officer's not here. Oh! Oh, they save your progress too! Oh, fuck! Ah, shit! Moving on to the upper level of the house, using the scissors, this is where things become very annoying, and that's because of the AI. As you guys can see, it is not as simple as just hiding away from the neighbor, because he will quite literally find you in a closet or under a desk and rip you out of it. Good for him. Oh, fuck me in my cornhole! Nope, you ain't getting me. Sorry, bub. Whoa! So I just told him he's not getting me, and he ran away. Whoa, okay. And that's the thing that's really annoying about the policeman's AI specifically, is that for some reason, this dude gets very stuck on staying in a certain area after he catches you, because he just knows that you're gonna come back. Oh, poop in my salad. I want some fecal matter salad, please. With a poop sandwich on the side. Don't find me. Alright, he found me. Alright. While upstairs, I need to focus on finishing the last 2 puzzles. The first one focuses on me finding 4 picture scraps. The first picture is found on a bookshelf, second one in a random crate. You can't see me, I'm behind the bed. You can't see me, I'm behind the bed. You can't see me, I'm behind the bed. You can't see me. Oh, god damn it. I gotta get the fuck out of here! And the third one, I find using this weight on a pressure plate. While looking around for the final picture piece, I decided to do the other puzzle upstairs, which is really straightforward. Alright, so how do I use this? And it gets me, what, another key? This took me a while to get here, bro. No! Ah! Alright, get this back. Give me my key, and I'm getting in the goddamn closet. Yup, I knew this fat sack of shit was gonna come there. After getting my third key, I found the last picture piece and finally got the last key needed, completing the first day. Alright, well, there's only 2 locks left on that door, which means we're done with day 1. Alright, we did it, chat, and this is gonna be my next trophy, and the day's complete. Alright. This and this. We're done! Piece of shit. We got it, chat. There we go. Day 1 complete. Hell yeah! Alright, do I get a trophy for this? That was kind of hard. That took like an hour to complete. Oh, yes we do. Case closed. With day 1 complete, Quentin finds his first clue as to where the neighbor can be, which is a local news report that states that the nearby museum has closed with its keys being stolen, which gives us a pretty good idea as to where the neighbor might be hiding. Exiting the basement, a paper plane hits Quentin. It's the neighbor's missing child poster, and on the back of it, it reads, "Help me," which obviously means we need to go save Aaron. Heading over to the museum for night 1, I hid inside and pick up the shovel, which I assume is the same one the neighbor used to bury his dead wife and daughter, getting my 3rd trophy. I guess I gotta interact with this shovel right here. I guess this is the neighbor's shovel, right? I would imagine. Oh, the neighbor's probably right here. What was the shovel, Bill Cosby? Oh, okay, got an X trophy. I then magically wake back up in the news station where it seems Quentin is having a nightmare about the neighbor attacking him. Waking up for day 2, we still have 3 individuals we need to investigate, being the baker, the hunter, and the town's mayor. Heading over to the bakery, our objective here is to find all 4 cash register buttons to type into the code successfully and get a key. As you guys can probably figure out by now, these levels are pretty rinse and repeat, but at least provide a fresh experience every time. First step to completing the bakery level is to hop inside the window here and take this red valve. While avoiding the baker, I head up to the upper floor of the building, which reveals the baker's home above the bakery, where I get caught. Okay, that stupid bitch. She's kind of bad, though. Heading back up, I use my scissors to cut open a quilt which contains a clock hand. Putting the hand on the clock, I now need to figure out what time to set it to, which wasn't hard at all. Oh, 10:35. Okay. Alright. Says it right here on the goddamn clock. Right here. There we go. Ooh, what is this, like a cashier button? What the hell is this? Inputting the time 10:35 on the clock gives me my first cashier button. Shortly after collecting that, I figure out where to put the red valve, which stops the flowers outside from growing, which happens to be exactly where my next cashier button is. Before getting my next button, I need to head over to the cash register and input my first 2 to save my progress. After that, I find this block of ice with a key frozen inside. Taking that block over to this furnace and then putting the fire out gives me a key. Using this key allows me to open a book upstairs, getting the next cashier button. There's a key on the back of the baker's ass that I need. See, I need that key right there. Give me that shit.
Thank you.
She got a thick ass. Wait, I want to go back. Look at that thing move. Oh my god. Love to see you walk away. Hate to see you go type situation, whatever Drewski says. Now that I have the key from this thick jiggly baker, I can head over to the window and get my final cashier button needed, as well as one of the 3 missable trophies. Oh, okay. Put this in here. Nice. Oh, so I can grab the fish. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Shove it up my cornhole? Joking. Wait, I'm gonna give this to the cat. I knew it. I'm so smart. All right. Wait, give me that. That's the last button. That's the last button. Can I pet the cat though? I can.
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, you get a trophy. Cat person. Oh, this cat kind of thick too. Oh, yep, I'm canceled. With all the cashier buttons collected, I'm able to type in the code 1576 that we see on the poster right next to us, completing day 2, earning my 5th trophy. All right, cool. There we go. Easy as pie. I got caught right at the end, but it doesn't matter. Day 2 complete. All right. Now back at the museum, our suspicions about the neighbor have been confirmed. Oh, all right. Next level. Whoa! Okay, the neighbor's here. All right. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Our objective for night 2 is to collect 3 model houses and place them on the map, but I need to be quick so the Diddy neighbor doesn't clap my cheeks. I gotta go in here, get this yellow house. Yep, he can't get me, he's too slow.
You're too slow.
Bro, he's got a beard now. Bro, he looks depressed as shit. Hi, old man. Joking. And then I gotta put this here. All right, now we just need the blue house. All right, blue balls, joking. As you can see, the first house is there by default, and I just collected the second house behind some cobwebs. The final house is behind this glass, so of course I smash it, and after getting caught by the diddler, I head back in, collect my house, and place it on the map, getting my next key. This key unlocks the door behind us, leading me to a special lamp puzzle, which brings me to another room with another key. This key I got is going to allow me to finish the night, but before doing that, I can get my next missable trophy. Now, there's actually a missable trophy that I can get while I'm out here. If you climb all the way to the top of the house, here, let's do that right now. There's actually a missable trophy that's an Easter egg. I'm not going to say what the Easter egg is. I want to see if you guys in the comments can guess it, because I know what this means. Then we're going to climb all the way up here, and we will get the missable trophy. And there we go, climber. Synchronization complete. Wrapping up night 2, I enter the neighbor's bedroom and find a family portrait behind a pane of glass. And when I break the glass, this happens. Give me this photo, and we're out of here. Oh, that was him with his kid before he... I don't know what happened. Went missing, died, something. Help me. That is not his kid, never mind. Alright. Alright, and we're back to Hello Diddy. Nice. Alright. Right. Family lost. Heading right into day 3, this one is pretty goddamn annoying because of the hunter. The first thing I did was hop on the hunter's house and found this shovel. Oh, I guess we're gonna dig up my dead father. Joking. I then come across this dirt pile that reveals a safe and my first encounter with the old fuck. Oh, is it here? Oh, I do. Hey, I'm just gonna check out this safe right here. Don't shoot me with that 1983 foreskin musket. Out of all the levels when it came to AI, this was definitely the most frustrating. It felt like no matter what, the hunter was super aggressive and just extremely unforgivable. Oh, fuck me in the corn snouch. Alright. Run. And he's shooting me. Alright, he's just shot me in my asshole. And... joking. Heading into the old man's home, I find a whiteboard with map pieces on it and codes. In total, there are 5 scraps I need to find that reveal the safe code. The first map scrap is in this fat-ass bear's mouth. Give me the paper. I'm out. I'm gone. Oh! Fucking asshole, man! Piece of shit! Fuck you! And eventually, after finding all map scraps around his house, it reveals the code 80164, letting me open the safe and get my next trophy. Oh, we're done. Is that it? Complete day 3. Oh, hell yeah. Back at the museum for night 3, I use the key we got from the hunter to open a new room. And in this room, it tells us exactly what we need to do, which is get the safe key from a clock. Finding the clock downstairs wasn't the simple solution, because in classic Hello Neighbor fashion, I now need to find 3 gears in order to get the clock to work. The first gear can be found by taking the weight from a cardboard box and putting it on a pressure plate in the bedroom. This reveals a green gear above the neighbor's bed. The second gear can be obtained by simply spinning a globe. Oh, it's gotta land. Oh, okay, wait. I gotta, like, Stop it. I gotta stop his finger on this X. Oh, we got the next cog right here. Okay, good. And lastly, the final gear can be found in the neighbor's car by taking this bird statue thing to the garage and putting it on the front of the neighbor's car. Putting all 3 gears in the clock displays the time 11:35. And if we input that code into the safe, it opens it, wrapping up night 3, earning my next trophy. Yes! Okay, what does this do? What do I do with this? Oh, I win. Can I take a picture of my balls with this, Jokin? The neighbor's gonna, like, come touch my asshole now. I'm predicting it right now. Of course, this goddamn kid goes for the coin. Well, why is it, what am I, Scrooge McDuck? Am I gonna start diving in a pool of coins? What's going on here? Whoa. And the bird's alive. Oh. Okay. On to the final day. This is personally my favorite neighbor to take on, being the mayor, who as you can see is rich as balls. This is like some type of house you'd see in Hitman, bro. Our objective in this final house is to locate and find 5 golden trophies and put them on this pedestal. Heading to the attic of the house and taking out a fuse from the electrical box opens a cage where I can find my first trophy. Not like trophy, but, you know, trophy. Not the trophy, but a trophy. There's a trophy in here. I'm taking that shit. That's the first trophy, chat. Oh, I gotta put this on the level. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I understand. Jumping on the mayor's bed allows me to hop onto the scaffolding of the house where the second trophy is located. While I'm up here, I'm able to input the fuse I took earlier into this electrical box. And then if we head down to the mayor's bathroom, there's a toy boat. Imagine getting top in this bathroom. This is a crazy bathroom. Holy shit. Putting it on display reveals a code. And typing this code into the safe upstairs gave me my 3rd trophy, meaning I only have 2 left. This next puzzle has us taking a golden vinyl into the mayor's music room where I can get my 4th trophy. Yeah, I'm gonna assume I put this shit on here. Oh shit, he's in here. Ah, fuck! How does he not see me? How? How? Dance break is over. Alright, ready? We're gonna do this quickly, chat. Get up here. Then get in here, I would imagine. Well, now we're in here. Okay. Oh, next trophy. Alright! And before finding the last trophy needed to complete day 4, I decided to go for my last miscellaneous PlayStation trophy, Dog Person. Just like Cat Person, this requires you to pet the dog outside the home. Using a fire extinguisher, I'm able to put out the fire on the grill and take the meat to the dog's bowl. Dog. Hey Bubbles! Hey Alfonso Jr. Hey Bubbles, you want this? Hey Loki. Hey Lucas's dog. Hey Lucas's dog. Eat up, fat ass. Eat! Eat now! I command you! Joking. Hi, doggy. Can I pet you? Oh, I can pet him. Hi, dog! Oh, I get a... Oh, trophy, shit. With all the trophies found, I am given a goddamn Titanic wheel. And using this wheel in the other room unlocks a secret door, grabbing my next key, finishing up the final day. Now what? Oh, the key! Oh, there we go. That's it. Hidden secrets, complete day 4. We're about to be done with this game, not joking. At this point, all that's left is the final night in the museum, where we will find out the neighbor's secrets and finally earn the platinum trophy for Hello Neighbor 2. The key that we just got from the mayor opens up the final room in the museum. Inside the room, I find a wrench, giving me access to a needed book. After putting all the books on the shelf, I had to figure out which ones to pull, because apparently it wasn't all of them, and I was confused as balls. Luckily, there was a nearby TV which told me the exact order I need to push the books in. Alright, so the first one, flame, flower. So it was flame, flower, and then this thing. Damn, I really am a fucking idiot. I could have just guessed that instead of having to do everything else. Take this, put this here. I want to fuck the bear. Oh, mad scientist, construct an abomination. I didn't even realize that. All right. Oh, piss in my cereal. I want to fuck the boy. I want to fuck the boy. I want to fuck the neighbor. I just broke the neighbor. I'm breaking the neighbor's ankles. How is this possible? Whoa! How is he not catching me? Whoa! How? How does he not see me? Hey, dumb fuck, I'm right here! Moving on, we are on the final stages of wrapping up Hello Neighbor 2's story and earning its platinum trophy. While exploring the garage, I found a car door handle, which allowed me to open the car's trunk, and inside was a boar's head. Yes, my dead father was made into taxidermy. Placing this boar's head on the final animal statue unlocks the access to the attic, where we find something out very important. We out this hoe! We gone! We out! That's it, imprisonment right there. Ooh, wait, so he's just been kept in the attic this whole time? Ooh. Wait, so we're saving him? I didn't expect that, not gonna lie. Bro, the neighbor is an asshole, bro. Hello Diddy. Keeping a kid in his attic. Uh-oh. Yep, and he's gonna chop my nuts off. Oh, God. Yep, nope. Oh, God. Yep, no. Yeah, that's the end of this. Oh, God. Well, at least the kid gets his... And now I'm the one that's imprisoned. Great. As you guys can see, the neighbor's son is playing with a doll of the neighbor's daughter, Maya, which probably means the son is sad about his sister dying and misses her. But right as we're about to help him escape, the neighbor finds us and traps us just like he trapped his son. At this point, our objective is to escape the neighbor's attic and the museum and finally expose his secrets to the world. Around the attic are these colored numbers, and when putting these numbers into a lock, it obviously works, letting us escape. And with that, our last goal is simple.
I need to get the fuck out of here. Ow! Shit!
Okay, that's fine. It didn't kill me. It was just like a little bear trap. Oh, wait, there's... Okay, I can't just leave. It's not that simple.
Ow!
As you can see, it is not as simple as just leaving the building because the neighbor has locked literally everything. So in order to escape, I need to locate a crowbar and a red key while also avoiding the roaming neighbor. Getting the crowbar is no problem because it's in a glass display, but for the red key, I need to unlock the fireplace with a wrench, and you can guess where the wrench is. If he turns around, I can probably get this from his ass. I just gotta stick my hand in his ass and rip it out. See that right there in his back pocket? I gotta rip that out of his ass. Yeah, so the wrench is literally lodged in his stinky ass, and it was a pretty good challenge to get it from him without noticing. But eventually I was able to get it from him and escape, finally earning the platinum trophy for Hello Neighbor 1 and 2. Got it, there we go. I ripped it out of his dick. I didn't even need to, alright, so we're gonna go back over here, and then we can use this to unscrew this fireplace. Come on. Okay, good. Now I can open this, and then I can spray this. Fucking bear trap's in the way. Give me the goddamn key. I got it. Yes. Wait for him to go upstairs. Go upstairs, bro. Go upstairs. All right, wait for him to go all the way upstairs. Now, I'm not going to run. I'm going to sneakily go. And then, there we go. We're done. We won.
Bye, fat ass.
Yeah, come on, little Jimmy. Come on. I saved you in the last game. I can save you again.
You better get your ass away.
I'll give you the 1-2. Kick you in your fucking mouth. And he just got crushed like my father. It's okay, Jimmy. Go. Just go. Go, little Jimmy. What does he have? Stockholm Syndrome? Run, you little shit. Yup, he's got Stockholm Syndrome. Nice. What? Whoa! Who is that? Bro. So we just saved little Jimmy for nothing! That game was so much freaking better than the first one. And with that, both Hello Neighbor 1 and 2 have been platinumed. If you guys enjoy, please subscribe, and I will see you guys when we learn what happened to the neighbor's family in Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek.